like to be above when they really isn't have authority. And they don't really need that authority. They don't really know what to do with that leadership. You understand? You hold hands with this boy, your ass need to stop and ask you to give a damn what you talk about. Don't give a fuck what you believe, nigga. Gotta stand up and serve my God. We don't pray on our knees, nigga. Yeah. See, everybody ain't with all that peace talk. Everybody ain't with all that bygone. Boy, your ass need to stop and ask you to drop. It's about to get serious. Boy, when they hit us with dope and kill us with crack, where the fuck with your leaders? I'm curious. He cashed out on your blood, traded you in and bought a new biz. Ask you the prophets, I tell you the scheme. If you don't wake up, you gon' die in your dreams. I say you won't tell you no more. I swear these crackers try to kill us slow. Just spoke to a nigga and fed he up on parole because of the COVID. It feel like the host in this world that don't go together. Nowhere it's golden to get them. I'm in the city blazing with my niggas. Just told the devil the score never settled. Yeah, see the prophets. I'm tired of these niggas keep talking about, you respect my religion, I respect your religion. Boy, your ass need to stop and ask you the prophets. Like we all come together. Cause they say God so loved the world. God so loved the world and boy, your ass need to stop and ask you. Don't give a damn what you talk about. Don't give a fuck what you believe. Nigga, gotta stand up and serve my God. We don't pray on our knees, nigga. Yeah. Hey, gentlemen, y'all don't pray on our knees, nigga. Gotta stand up. You know what I'm saying? Boy, your ass need to stop and ask you to go. I'm gonna step, I'm silent for show. To the fake niggas, stay silent, I got it, let's go, let's go. I ain't taking no losses, ain't no talking when we got the flow. Ain't no peace, just pay with your own. I'ma be loyal to the right arm. Tell them we can't keep it slate. And I can never let bygone be bygone. Got you, baby mother on high. Baby pass through the fire. Ask you the prophets, that baby soul belong to the Lord. How dare you abort it? Devil will fail you, bitch, I can afford it. I prepare slaughter, you bring me my water. Plus your leaders weak, let them lies slip through their teeth. Their ass need to stop and ask you the prophets.
That's just the reality, Christians. I'm sorry to hurt your feelings. I know your pastor lied to you every Sunday for 30 years, but that's what the church is for, lying. That's why they exist to lie the money out of your pockets.
Boy, your ass need to stop and ask you to give a damn what you talk about. Don't give a fuck what you believe, nigga. Gotta stand up and serve my God. We don't pray on our knees, nigga. We don't pray on our knees, nigga. Gotta stand up, serve my God. We don't pray on our knees, nigga.
Hey, I'm just following orders. Let me get one of those slow motion pictures, bro.
You gotta shoot at 60 frames per second.
Come on,
They say they wanna hear that raw shit. These niggas claiming that they bullshit. These niggas better move and coach shit. Cause if they make the wrong move, it coach. See me, they like, ooh, keep on shopping. I'm on my way up and they ain't gon' stop it. They say they wanna hear that raw shit. Coming up, I'm about to bullshit. They see me, they like, ooh, keep on shopping. I'm on my body, real niggas right beside me. Damn right, I brought my army, going up like a rocket, and can't nobody stop me. These niggas garbage, so watch your mouth, boy. Coming all black, slithering house, call me mouth, boy. I'm off the hip like a cowboy. I'm a king, you should bow, boy. Shorty like, damn, man, you cut up, nothing I can handle. 144 in your booth, going Rambo. Niggas do you dirty like a stick in a bando. So I play the corner like a bum with a banjo. I'ma lead by example. Ooh, keep on sobbing, got this bitch off the hand, got this juice, got the drip, about to hit the bitch with the salt. It ain't rap, this is salt. Can't taste a bitch unless you with the coke. They say they wanna hear that raw shit. These niggas claiming that they bullshit. These niggas better move and coach shit. Cause if they make the wrong move, it coach.
One word, one word, one word, one word, one word.
I do it how a veteran be. You better than me. I'm Reggie at the edge of the key. It's all money, no honey. Think you settle and see. You locked up, fuck up, and it's back to the streets. It's one word. You can check the residency. I reside with soldiers died on the soles of their feet. Cause there's death before designer. Ain't no coward in me. Cause I'm cold as a bitch's shoulder, you ain't calling a week. Get the cooking on his beat, hope you like it well done. Got them killers rolling with me and they all red rum, red rum, red rum. Got you fucking scared some, get the banging on his beat till my fucking head numb. Black block, red drum, black and yellow air ones. Homie, you ain't got a vest, I suggest you wear one.
Told these niggas we was going up. Doing a lot of talking, now these niggas ain't saying shit.
Feeling like a legend in this shit, lil nigga, I'm past veteran. Never feeling third, lil nigga, I'm past second. Guns, I gotta have them all like Ash Ketchum. Shotty break a nigga ribs up like his wife left. We all stepping, kill you with kindness cause I'm dead nice. That 5'7" put you 6 feet, not talking height. That judge giving out 5, what you do in life. These hands are rude GPS, I mean right. That's mean right, we build different, you know the vibes. And we stamped it authentic, we notarized. I keep a 144 because I know a cod. Noah's Ark, you know I'm with animals when we flowing by. We back again, no cap, when I'm with cap again. Yeah, they said they want smoking, so we matching them. Everything righteous, so you know when we get back at them, you get hit up with a K, but no acronym.
They say they wanna hit that raw shit. These niggas claiming that they boss shit. These niggas better move and coach shit. Cause if they make the wrong move, it post shit. See me, they like, ooh, keep on chopping. I'm on my way up and they ain't gon' stop it. They say they wanna hit that raw shit. I'm on my way. Coming up on my divorce shit.
Check. The next one. Check. All right. Check.
So that middle one on too is what? We're going to say the prayers. So, sorry, while Hapan Yakodam, when turn to face the east, we're going to say these prayers. Abinah, Shabbat, Kodash, Hayah, Shemka, Yahweh, Malakah, Naba'ah, Ratazai, Hayah, Aisha, Manarakaza, Kawak, Hayah, Mashemaya, Nathanael, Nakam, Yawam, Wasalak, Kawak, Kasalak, Kabawak, Wala'ah, Tabi'ayna, Manasai one, Abal, Kawashayna, Mayan, Rad, Hayah, Lakah, Amalaka, Waka'ala, Lawalun, Amun. In English. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, in earth, as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. Forgive us our debts. We forgive our debtors. Lead us not to temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. So be it. We're going to read the power in the Hebrew. Get the mic. I'm off. This is the Hakak, the power in the Hebrew. Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Baba Kasham, Nathan Hakak, Lara Pa'am, Kama Kalam, Wakamarawa, Hakak, Latahar, Hamatazarium, Hakak, Lahakium, Hamathium, Hakak, Arakawak, Hatama Alam, the God's son, Ba'ashem Yahushua, the water Amun.
Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh Shai, please give us the power to heal all manner of sickness, all manner of disease, the power to cleanse a leper, the power to raise the dead, the power against unclean spirits, to cast them out. In the name of Yahweh Shai, thank you, so be it.
Read the blessings in the Hebrew. Barakatah Yahweh, Wa Yahweh Shah, Wa Mayaka Alam, Wa Alahayim, Matazabiyah, Alawap Yahana, Ha Alawapim, Ha Saranyam, Ha Kwatazoyam, Ha Kayoyam, Ha Slakia, Wa Ha Agwakim, Yahweh, Bashem, Yahweh Shah, Tawada Aman.
Bless you, Yahweh.
Bless you, Yahweh. And Yahweh Shah. And Michael. And Michael.
And the angels, Commander General Yohana, the generals, the captains, the officers, the troopers, and the sisters. Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh Shah, thank you, so be it.
I'm going to read Psalms 121 in the Hebrew. Asha, Ayanya, Al-Hahariam, Mayan, Yaba'ai, Isaiah, Mayan, Yahweh, Aisha, Shamayam, Wa'arataza, Ayatan, Lamawat, Regalka, Ayanawam, Shamarka, Hana, La'ah, Yanawam, Wala'ah, Yayashan, Shawamar, Yasha'ala, Yahweh, Shamarka, Yahweh, Salakia, Yahweh, Tazalka, Al-Yad, Yam Yakah, Yawamam, Hashamash, La'ayakaka, Wayarak, Balayala, Yahweh, Yashamarka, Makarai, Yashamar, Athnapashka, Yahweh, Yashamar, Tazaatka, Wabawa'aka, Mayata, Wa'id Iwalam.
In English, I will lift up my eyes to the hill.
I will lift up my eyes to the hill.
For which comes my help?
For which cometh my help?
My help coming from Yahweh.
My help coming from Yahweh.
Which made heaven and earth. He will not suffer thy foot to be
He
moved.
will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He that keepeth thee
He that keepeth
will
thee
not slumber.
will not slumber.
Behold, he that keepeth Yasha Allah
That keepeth Yahshua
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
The Most High is thy keeper.
The Most High is thy keeper.
The Most High is thy shade upon thy right hand.
The Most High is thy shade upon thy right hand.
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
nor the moon by night.
nor the moon by night.
The Most High shall preserve thee from all evil.
The Most High shall preserve thee from all evil.
He shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy soul.
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out
and thy coming in.
and thy coming
For
in.
this time forth,
This time forth,
even forevermore.
even forevermore. We'll read Psalms 183 in the Hebrew. Kind of select. Psalms 183. I said 183. Alahayim, Al Damayalaka, Al Takarash, Wa Al Tashakwat, Al Kaya, Hana, Awayabuka, Yahama Slakin, Yahama Yawan, Ra'ash, Al Imaka, Ya'ara Yawam, Sawada, Wayata, Ya'atazawa, Al Taza Pawanyaka, Amarwa, Lakawa, Wanakakidum, Magalia, Wala'ah, Yazakar, Sham Yasha'ala, Awada, Kaya, Nawa'ai, Tazawa, Laba, Yakadwa, Al Yaka, Baryat, Yakaratwa, Al Hoya, Adawam, Wayashim Alam, Ya Slaki, Yum Mawa'aba, Wahagarium, Gabal, Wa Imawan, Wa Imalak, Palashat, I'm Yeshabia, most of Christ. Tazawar, Gam Ashawar, Nalawa, Amam, Hayawa, Zarawai, Labanya Lawat, Salah, Aisha Laham, Kamadyam, Kasaya Sa'ara, Kayabian, Banakal, Kwayashwan, Nashamadwa, Ba'ayan Da'ara, Hayawa, Daman, La'ad Dama, Shayathumwa, Nada, Yabmawa, Kayarab, Wakazaba, Wakazabak, Wakatazal, Mana'ai, Kanayasakumra, Ashar, Amarawa, Nayarasha, Lanawa, Ath, Na'awat, Alahayam, Alahaya, Shayathumwa, Kagagala, Kakwash, Lapanyaraka, Kaash, Dabi Ira, Wakala Haba, Tahalat, Hariyam, Katharadakma, Basara Aka, it's kind of Basa Irika, Salaki, Wabasa, Wapa Salaki, Wapatka, Tabahalam, Mala'a, Panyahum, Kuala One, Waya Bakwashwa, Shamka, Yahawa, Yabashwa, Waya Baha, like Waya Baholwa, Adya Ai, Waya Kaparwa, Waya Abadwa, Waya Da'aiwa, Kaya Ata, Shamka, Yahawa, Labadka, Ayawan, Alka Ha'arataza.
Keep not thy silence.
O Yahweh, hold not thy peace, and be not still. O Yahweh, for lo, thine enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people, and consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, come, and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Yasha Allah may be no more in remembrance. For they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee, the tabernacles of Edom, and the Ishmaelites of Moab, and the Hagarenes, Gabal, and Ammon, and Amalek, the Philistines, with the inhabitants of Tyre. Assur also is joined with them. They have hope in the children of Lot. Selah, do unto them as unto the Midianites, as unto Sisera, as to Jabin, at the brook of Kison, which perished at Endor. They became as dung for the earth. Make their nobles like Oreb and like Zeeb. Yea, all their princes, as Zabah and Zalmunna, who said, let us take to ourselves the houses of Yahweh in possession. O my power, make them like a wheel, as the stubble before the wind, as the fire burneth a wood, as a flame setteth the mountains on fire. So persecute them with thy tempest, and make them afraid with thy storm. Fill their face with shame, that they may seek thy name. O Yahweh, let them be confounded and troubled forever. Yea, let them be put to shame and perish, that men may know whose name alone is Yahweh, art the most high over all the earth. All right, sir. Check. Thank y'all for joining us to Isupk Sabbath service. You know what I mean? Yahweh Shemi Asha, Rockethon, all the brothers. Yahweh Shamar, I thought about Shemi Asha, all the sisters, man. Like I said, Isupk Fayetteville, North Carolina Sabbath service. We'll get right back into this thing. Like I said, we read it in Hebrew, the ancient Hebrew, and in English, man. You know what I'm saying? And we left off last week in Genesis. We in Genesis chapter 24. We're gonna start at verse 5. This is when Abraham's about to die. He swore to his told his son to never lay with a heathen, man. Never take a heathen wife, which is so important, man. You know what I'm saying? Abraham was on his deathbed and told his boy to never do such a thing. And we're going to pick up where we left off at, man. So we're going to read in the ancient first, and then in the English. If you're at home following along, feel free to ask questions. Let's get it on.
Come on. This is the book of Genesis, chapter 24, verse 5 in the Hebrew. Wa Amar, ala Yahweh, ha'abad, awa laya, la'a, ta'aba, ha'ash, lalakat, akaraya, al, ha'arataza, haza'at, ha'ashab, ashayab, at,
Bun Banak, Al Ha'arataza, Ashar, Yataza'at, Mashum, verse 6, Waya Amar, Alayawa, Abraham, Hashamar, Laka, Pun, Ta Shayab, At, Banya, Shama, verse 7, Yahweh, Alahaya, Hasha Mayum, Ashar, Lakwa Kanya, Mabayat, Abaya, Wama Arataza, Mawala the Daya, Wa Amar, Dabar, Laya, Wa Ashar, Nashabai, Laya, La Amar, Lazaraak, Atawa, At, Ha'arataza, Hazaat, Hawa'a, Yashalak, Mala'akawa, Lapunyak, Wala Kwakat, Asha, Labunya, Masha, verse 8, Wa'am, La'a, Ta'aba, Ha'asha, Lalakat, Akarayak, Wana Kwayat, Mashaba, Daya, Za'at, Salaki, Rock, At, Banya, La'a, Hashab, Shema, verse 9, Wayashum, Ha'ab, Salaki, Ha'abad, At, Yadawa, Takat, Yarak, Abraham, Adanyawa, Waya Shabai, Lawa, Al, Hadabar, Hazah, verse 10, Waya Kwak, Ha'abad, Aishara, Gamalayam, Maga Malaya, Adanya, Wayalak, Wakal, Tawab, Salaki, Adanya, Bayadwa, Salaki, Wayakwam, Wayalak, Al, Aram, Naharayam, Al, Ayar, Nakawar, verse 11. Waya the Barak, no Salaki. Waya Barak, Hagamal Yum, Maka Wataza, La'ai Yar, Al, Ba'ar, Ha Mayum, La'ait, Irab, La'ait, Taza'ata, so Taza'at.
We'll stop at 12. We're going to read 12. We'll stop at 12 then.
Come on.
Stop at 13, read 12.
Come on. Hasha Abat, verse 12. Waya Amar, Yahweh, Alahaya, Adanya, Abraham, Hakora, Na'ah, Lapunya, Hayawam, Wa'isha, Kasad, Aim, Adanya, Abraham, verse 13. Verse.
English.
So this is the book of Genesis chapter 24, verse 5 in the English. And the servant said unto him, peradventure the woman will not be willing to follow me unto this land, Must thy needs bring thy son unto the land? Slakia. Bring thy son again unto the land from whence thou comest, or camest. Verse 6. And Abraham said unto him, Beware that thou bring not thy son thither again. Verse 7. The most high power of heaven, which took me from my father's house and from the land of my kindred, and which spake unto me, and that swear unto me, saying, Unto thy seed will I give this land. He shall send his angel before thee, and thou shalt take a wife unto my son from thence.
That's right. Go ahead.
Verse 8. And if the woman will not be willing to follow thee, then thou shalt be clear from this my oath. Only bring not my son thither again.
Right. Don't bring my son back. And if the women don't follow you, then you don't even worry about it. Right. Keep it on pushing. Go ahead, brother.
Mm-hmm. Verse 9. And the servant put his hand under the thigh of Abraham, his master, and swore to him concerning that matter. Verse 10. And the servant took 10 camels of the camels of his master and departed, for all goods of his master were in his hands. And he arose and went to Mesopotamia unto the city of Nahor. And he, verse 11, he made his camels to kneel down without the city by a well of water at the time of the evening, even the time that women go out to draw water. Mm-hmm. Verse 12, and he said, O most high power, O my master Abraham, I pray thee, send me good speed this day and show kindness unto my master Abraham.
Yeah. They know what going on. You know they're gonna get that water. You gonna be out there. You know what I'm saying? You know, go ahead. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna pick up. We're gonna
in the Hebrew.
Yep, we're gonna go 13 through 20. We're gonna stop at 20. I'll let you know.
Come. This is the book of Genesis chapter 23 in the Hebrew. It's like chapter 23, verse 13 in the Hebrew. Hana, Anakaya, Natazab, Al, Ayawan, it's like Ayan, Hamayam, Wabanawat, Ana Shaya, Ha'ai Yar, Yatazaat, Lasha Ab, Mayam, Salaki. Verse 14, Wahaya, Hana'ar, Ashar, Amar, Alayah, Hataya, Na'ah, Kadak, Wa'ah Shabbatah, Wa'ah Marah, Shabbat, no, it's like a Shatah, Wagum, Gamalayak, Ashakwa, Ata, Hakakat, La'aibadak, Layataza Kak, Waka, Slakia, Waba, Adai, Kaya, Aishayat, Kasad, Aim, Idunya. Verse 15. Wayahaya, Hawa'a, Taram, Kala, Ladabar, Wahana, Rabaka, Yatazaat, Ashar, Yalada, Laba, Tawa'al, Ban, Malaka, Ashat, Nakawar, Akaya, Salaki Akia, Abraham, Wakada, Al, Shakama, verse 16, Wahana'ar, Tabat, Mara'ah, Ma'ad, Bata, Wala, Wa'ayash, La'ah, Yada'ai, Watarad, Ha'ayana, Wata Mala'ah, Kada, Wata Al, verse 17, Wayarataza, Ha'abar, Lakwa Ra'ata, Waya Amar, Waga Maya Yunya, Na'ah, Ma'ait, Mayum, Makarak, verse 18. Wata Amar, Shata, Adunya, Watamahar, Watarad, it's like you. Kada, Al, Yada, Wata Shakwa, Hawa, verse 19. Wata Kal, Laha Shakwa, Tawa, Wata Amar, Gum, Lagama, Layak, Asha'ab, Aid, Kalawa, Lashatat, verse 20. Wata Har, Wata Ar, Kada, Al, Hasha Kwat, Waharataza, Iwad, Al, Habar, Lasha Ab, Wata Shab, looks like a Wata Sha'ab, Lakal, Gama Layawa. You said stop at 20 or 21?
20 is fine.
Come on, sir.
We on verse 13 in English.
Come on. This is the book of Genesis, chapter 24, verse 13 in the English. Behold, I stand here by the well of the water, and the daughters of the men of the city come out to draw water. Verse 14, and let it come to pass that the damsel to whom I shall say, let down thy pitcher, I pray thee, that I may drink. And she shall say, drink, and I will give thy camels drink also. Let the same be she that thou hast appointed for thy servant Isaac.
So whoever puts their pitcher down, offering water, offering water and the camels, that's the one he wants the Lord, basically. Right. Go ahead.
It says, and thereby shall I know that thou hast showed kindness unto my master. Verse 15, and it came to pass before he had done speaking that behold, Rebekah came out, who was born to Bethuel, son of Milcah, the wife of Nahor, Abraham's brother, with her pitcher upon her shoulder. Verse 16.
Here come Rebekah.
Most High in Christ. Verse 16. And the damsel was very fair to look upon, a virgin. Neither had any man known her.
And stop right there. That's important too when you read down the scriptures. When that word virgin comes up, which we know here means young woman of marital age. When a comma continuing, neither had any man known her. That's how you can separate the two. Because you used to say, well, she was a virgin, and they get into the whole Mary thing. And they're trying to search out the scripture to find out which woman was a pure virgin. Virgin just means young woman of marital age. She was a young woman, but then also it says she had not known any man. So yes, she's not married.
That's right.
All right.
And she went down to the well and filled her pitcher and came up. Verse 17. And the servant ran to meet her and said, let me, I pray thee, drink a little water.
That Negro ran.
Right. It's supposed to be a bad joint.
He said, I'm not sure. He gonna say, I'm not sure this the one, but she passed the water check part. Go ahead.
God. Let me, I pray thee, drink a little water of thy pitcher. And she said, verse 18, and she said, drink, my Lord.
Look at that, man. Drink, my Lord.
That's obedience.
You try that nowadays. You ask a sister to get you a sandwich. Ask your mama to make you a sandwich.
You better make yourself a sandwich.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? But see, our women were dainty. This is how we're gonna get back to, man. Us loving each other, respect each other as brothers and sisters. Yes, you can get anything from a brother if you just talk to him kindly.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You say a woman tell you, my Lord, how you gonna deny that? Good night, brother. I pray thee. We get back to that. Go ahead.
God, sir. And she hasted and let down her pitcher upon her head and gave him drink. Verse 19. And when she had done giving him drink, she said, I will draw water for thy camels also until they have done drinking.
That's the second part he wanted.
Right.
Go ahead.
Verse 20. And she hasted and emptied her pitcher into the trough and ran again unto the well to draw water and drew for all his camels. And Salak made. It's so heavy because this is the definition of a virtuous woman. Right? This sister is putting in that work just to serve her Lord and make sure that his camel is 12 too. You understand? So, and it's like it said, she hasted. So just like he ran up to her, like, look, I need some water. She made sure she did the same thing in return, man. That's something so heavy that our sisters need to understand, man. If I'm gonna sit here and protect Joe behind, then you need to sit here and do what the hell I tell you to do.
Right. That's
you understand? Right. I'm not telling you nothing that's gonna hurt you. I'm just trying to help you out, man. That's it, man. It's a lot.
No, you too out, brother. That's right. Damn right.
So verse 21 is in the Hebrew, right? So,
yeah, 21 to 27.
Count. This is the book of Genesis, chapter 24 and 21 in the Hebrew. Waha Salakia. Waha Ayash. Mashata'a Laha. Makarayash. Ladorai. Salaka Lada Ait. Haha Taza La Yak Yahweh. Dara Kawa. La'a, verse 22. Wayahaya Ka'ashar Kalawa Haga Malayam La Shata Wat Waya Kwak Yash Naza Nazam Zahab like Zahab come Bakwai Masha Kwalawa Washanya Taza Maya Dayam Al Yada Ya Ashara Zaha Masha Kwalam, verse 24. Verse 23. Wa Amar Bat Maya At Hagayada Hagayadaya Na'a Laya Hayash Bayat Abayak Makwam Lanawa Lalayan, verse 24. Wata Amar Ala Yawa Batawa Al Anakaya Ban Malaka Ashar Yalada Lana Kawar, verse 25. Wata Amar Alayawa Gum Taban Gum Masapawa Rob Imanawa Gum Makwawam Lalawan, verse 26. Waya Kwar Ha'ayash Wayasha Takawa La Yahweh, verse 27. Waya Amar Bara Wak Yahweh Alahaya Adanya Abraham Aisha La'a Izab Kasadawa Wa'atma Ma'ain Adanya Anakaya Badarak Nakanya Yahweh Kayat Slaki Bayat Akaya Slaki Akia Adanya. The book of Genesis chapter 24 verse 21 in the English. And the man wondered at her held his peace. And the man wondering at her held his peace, to wit whether the Most High had made his journey prosperous or not. Verse 22. And it came to pass, as the camels had done drinking, that the man took a golden earring of half of a shekel weight, and 2 bracelets for her hands of 10 shekels weight of gold. That brother had some bread.
That's right.
Verse 23. And said, whose daughter art thou?
Remember Abraham, he sent him.
Right.
Abraham was blessed, so he was blessed. So he had all that, brother. Go ahead.
Right. It says, tell me, I pray thee, is there room in thy father's house for us to lodge in? Verse 24. And she said unto him, I am the daughter of Bethuel, the son of Milcah, which she bare unto Nahor. Verse 25. She said moreover unto him, we have both straw and provender enough and room to lodge in. Verse 26. And the man bowed down his head and worshiped the Most High.
That's right.
Most High Christ. Verse 27. And he said, blessed be the Most High power of my master Abraham, who have not let destitute my master of his mercy and his truth.
Still being with Abraham. Right. Still providing, still blessing him for his obedience to what he did several chapters ago.
That's right.
Not being a knucklehead and doing what he wants to do, but actually obeying the Most High.
Right.
Even into his old age, the Most High still blessing, looking out for that brother, man. And that gives us hope to do the same thing. Go ahead, keep reading, brother.
Right, sir. It says, I being in the way, the Most High led me to the house of my master's brethren. This is the book of Genesis, chapter 24.
The master's brethren, that means it's his own people.
Right.
That water, the well, and the camels, that's okay. These are your people.
Right.
You can deal with them.
That's
you know
right.
what I mean?
That's wild. Come on. This is the book of Genesis, chapter 24, 28 in Hebrew.
You gonna stop at 34.
Come on, sir. Wata Ratazah Hana'ar Wata Gad Labayat Aima Kada Barayam Ha'ala, verse 29. Wala Rabah Kwa Ak Washa Mawa Laban Waya Ratazah Laban Al Ha'ayash Hakawatazah Al Ha'ayan, verse 30. Wayahaya Karaat At Hanazam Wa'at Slaki Hatazah Mara Slaki Hatazah Dayam Slaki Hatazah Madayam Al Yadaya Akatawa Akatwa Salaki Waka Ma'aiwa At Dabara Rabba Kwa Akatawa Akatwa Salaki La Amar Ka Dabar Alya Ha'ayash Waya Ba'a Al Salaki Ha'ayash Wahana Aymar Al Haga Malayam Al Ha'ayan, verse 31. Waya Amar Bawa'a Barawak Yahweh La'ama Slaki La'ama Wa Slaki Ta'a Mad Baka Wataza Wa'a Nakaya Panya Daya Habayat Wama Kwa Wam Laga Malayam, verse 32. Wayaba'a Ha'ayash Habayat Yata Waya Patak Haga Malayam Waya Tun Hakan, it's like Haban Wama Sapa Wa'a Laga Malayam Wamayam Lara Kataza Raga La Yawa Wagala Yawa it's like Waga Waraga Galya it's like Ha'a Nasha Yam Ashar Atwa, verse 33. Waya ya sham lapanya wa la akal waya amar la ama slaki la akal id the bar rataya the barya waya amar the bar, verse 34. Waya amar adab slaki ibad Abraham Anakaya. This is the book of Genesis, chapter 24, verse, what was it, 30? No, it's like it.
Yeah, the book of Genesis, you're going to do 28, 34. We start 28, read to 34.
20, okay, so come on. This is the book of Genesis, chapter 24, verse 28. And the damsel ran and told them of her mother's house these things. And Rebekah had a brother.
Verse 20, you're 28, right?
Come on.
Okay, yep, you got it, yep.
Come on, verse 29. And Rebekah had a brother, and his name was Laban. And Laban ran out unto the man unto the well. Verse 30. And it came to pass when he saw the earring and bracelets upon his sister's hands, and when he heard the words of Rebekah his sister, saying, Thus spake the man unto me, that he came unto the man, and behold, he stood by the camels at the well. Laban knew he found a brother.
Right.
Both sides of Christ.
Rich brother.
Right,
Yeah.
that's right. Verse 31. And he said, Come in, thou blessed of the Most High. Wherefore standest thou out without? For I have prepared the house and room for the camels. Verse 32. And the man came into the house, and he ungirded his camels, and gave straw and provender for the camels, and water to wash his feet, and the men's feet that were with him.
Before I say agree, the hospitable, gonna feed them, give room for the camels, clean up nice. They're doing right by the Lord.
So like this would be more so like if you bring it to the days, this is like Southern hospitality.
Yeah,
most times.
That's right.
Come, sir. This is the book of Genesis, chapter 24, verse 33. And there was set meat before him to eat, but he said, I will not eat until I have told mine errand.
So he's like, okay, I ain't gonna eat yet until I tell y'all why I'm here.
Right.
Tell you all this, what's going on. Because right now he's still like, you trust in the Lord. When the brother tell you, I'm gonna send you somewhere, to my own kindred. And if this whoever put the water down in the well and offer the camels, all that happened.
Right.
So he just like, nah, let me tell you why I'm here. Right. And he's gonna run down basically. We're gonna read it again, basically what we just read. Him explaining to them what the Lord had said, what Abraham said. And pretty much, all this did happen. And here she is right here. Now that's why I'm here. Pretty much affirming to them, like, this is from the Lord. You know what I mean? From a master sent me here.
Mm-hmm. This is the book of Genesis, chapter 24, verse 33 at the end. And he said, Speak on. Verse 34. And he said, I am Abraham's servant. This is the book of Genesis, chapter 24, verse 35 in the Hebrew.
Got two more after that. That's it.
Come.
We're gonna stop at 41.
Come, sir. Waya Hayawa, Barak, At, Adunya, Ma'ad, Waya Gadal, Waya Tawa, it's like Wayathan, Lawa, Tazaan, Wabakwar, Wakwasap, Wazahab, it's like Wa'ai, Badam, Washa Pakat, Waga Malayam, Waka Marayam, verse 36. Wata Lad, Sarah, Aishat, Adunya, Ban, La Adunya, Wa Salakia, Akaria, Zakwana Ta, Wayathan, Lawa, At, Kal, Ashar, Lawa, verse 37. Wayashab, Wayashab Anya, Adanya, La Amar, La Takwak, Ashar, Labanya, Maba, Na Wat, Haka Na Anya, Ashar, Anakaya, Yashab by Aratazawa, verse 38. La'a, Al, Bayat, Abaya, Talak, Wa'al, Salaka Wa'al, Masha Paka Daya, Walakwa Kat, Asha, Labanya, verse 39. Wa'amar, Al, Adanya, Alaya, Salaka Alia, La'a, Alak, Salaka Dalak, Ha'asha, Akaraya, verse 40. Wa'amar, Al, Yahweh, Asha, Taha Laka Daya, Lapanya Wa, Yashalat, Mala Kawa, Atad, Salaki Atak, Ma Waha Layak, Dara Kak, Waka, Salaki Wala Kwa Kat, Asha, Labanya, Mama Sha Pa Ka Daya, Wama Wamabyat Akaya. It's like Abya, verse 41. Az ha it's like Dana Kwa Ma'ala Daya Kaya Taba Wa'a Al Mashapa Ka Daya Wa'a La'a Yahta Nawa Laka Wahaya Yayat it's like it. Nakwaya Ma'a La Daya. This is the book of Genesis, chapter 24, verse what was it? 35. And the Most High had blessed me. It's like, and the Most High had blessed my master greatly, and he has become great. And he had given him flocks and herds and silver and gold and men servants and maid servants and camels and asses.
That's right.
Verse 36.
This servant is a Tawab brother.
Right.
I mean, this brother here, he is obedient. He doing exactly what Abraham told him to do.
Right.
Tell him, running it down what he got. You know, Abraham blessed, man. You know, Most High did not spare his hand when he reached out and blessed Abraham.
Right.
With camels, gold, servants, anything he needed. Go ahead, brother.
Okay. So, like, if I may say, this is heavy too, because right here, Isaac is making sure he followed the order.
Just say Isaac yet.
Oh, so like,
we'll get there.
Oh, okay. I thought it said Isaac. So like,
it did. Where you said it? Go ahead, keep reading.
Account, sir. It says, verse 36. And Sarah, my master's wife, said, bear a son to my master when she was old, and unto him hath he given all that he hath. Verse 37. And my master made me swear, saying, thou shalt not take a wife to my son of the daughters of the Canaanites, in whose land I dwell. Verse 38. But thou shalt go into my father's house and to my kindred, and take a wife unto my son. Verse 39. And I said unto my master, peradventure the woman will not follow me. Mm-hmm. Verse 40. And he said unto me, the Most High, before whom I walk, will send his angel with thee and prosper thy way. And thou shalt take a wife for my son of my kindred and of my father's house.
That's right.
Verse 41. Then thou shalt be clear from this my oath when thou comest to my kindred, and if thou give not thee one, thou shalt be clear from my oath.
Right. So he's telling him to do it, but if you can't, then you clear from the oath. Right. You tried, brother.
Right.
But he's saying, you know, what woman's gonna follow me to take her to meet some Negro? So she's like, anybody gonna follow me like that? Come on now. But this the Lord worked now. Yeah, so don't ever doubt the Most High. He'll show you. You know what I'm saying? The Lord was truly with Abraham, man. We're gonna keep reading. We done 42 and 48.
Come on, so this is the book of Genesis, chapter 42, and it's like 24 and 42 in the Hebrew. Waya Aba'a Hayawam Al Ha'ai Yan Wa Amar Yahweh Allahaya Idanya Abraham Yashak Na'a Matazalaya Laka Salaka Matazayal Yak Dara Kaya Ashar An Kaya Halak Alaya. Verse 43. Hana Anakaya Natazab Ha it's like Al Ayan Hamayam Yahaya Wa it's like Ha'ai Lama Hayatazaat La Sha'ab Wa Mara Taya Alaya Hasha Kwa Yanya At it's like Na'a Ma'ait Mayam Makadak. Verse 44. Wa Mara Alya Gum Ata Shata Wagam Laga Malayak Asha'ab Wa Hawa'a Hasha. It's like a Ha'ash. It's like a Ha'asha. Ashar Hakayak Yahweh Laba. It's like a Laban Adanya. Verse 45. Anya, Taram, Akala, Ladabar, Al, Labaya, Wahana, Wabakwa, Yatazaat, Wakwada, Al, Shakama, Wata Rad, Ha'a Yana, Wata Sha'ab, Wa Amar, Alaya, Hashakwa, Yanya, Na'a, verse 46. Rukan. Wata Mahar, Wata wa Rad, Kada, Ma'ai Laya, Wata Amar, Shata, Wagam, Gamal, Yak, I Shakwa, Wa Aishat, Wagam, Haga Malayom, Hashakwa Ta, verse 47. Wa Asha'al, Ata, Wa Amar, Bat, Maya, At, Wata Amar, Bat, Bata, Wa'al, Ban, Nakawar, Ashar, Yala Da, Lawa, Malaka, Wa'ash, Slaki, Wa'asham, Hanazum, Al, Apa, Wahataza, Ma Yadayum, Al, Yadaya, verse 48. Wa'akwar, Slaki, Wa'akad, Wa'ashatkawa, La Yahweh, Wa'a Barak, At Yahweh, Al Hayah, Adanya, Abraham, Ashar, Hanakanya, Badarak, Amat, it's like it, Amat, Lakwa Kat, At, Bat, Akya, Adanya, Laban Nawa. Verse 49.
That's it, brother.
Okay, come on.
42 to 48 in English.
Come on. This is the book of Genesis, chapter 24, verse 42 in the English. The water, sir. And I came this day into the well and said, O Lord, O most high power, O my master, it's like it, O most high power of my master Abraham, if now thou do prosper my way, which I go. Verse 43. Behold, I stand by the well of water. And it shall come to pass that when the virgin cometh forth to draw water, and I saw to her, give me, I pray thee, a little water of thy pitcher to drink. Verse 44. And she say to me, both drink thou, and I will also draw for thy camels. Let the same be the woman who the Most High had appointed of me, appointed out for my master's son.
Right. So he's still explaining to the brother what happened.
Right. Verse 45. And before I had done speaking in my heart, behold, Rebekah came forth with her pitcher on her shoulder. And so, like, if I may, sir, that shows you right there. He said, speaking in my heart. You can't. That means he was thinking that, in his mind. That's how we know the heart is synonymous to the mind.
Right. There you go.
These bugged out Christians, man. Good night. So, like, it says, and she went down into the well and drew water, and I said unto her, let me drink, I pray thee. Verse 46. And she made haste and let down her pitcher from her shoulder and said, drink, and I will give thy camels drink also. So I drank, and she made the camels drink also. Verse 47. And I asked her and said, whose daughter art thou? And she said, the daughter of Bethuel, Nahor's son, whom Milcah bare unto him. And I put the earring upon her face and the bracelet upon her hands.
Already decking her out.
Right.
She don't know that she about to be laced.
That's right.
He getting her ready.
That's right.
He's like, I'm the servant. I'll come with all this.
That's right.
You know what I mean? And then she's peeping this. And you're going to keep reading further along and see. She's like, okay, See, she's not slow.
Right.
You know what I mean? First of all, the Lord is with this whole situation. The servant's obedient, and she's seeing that this man is blessed.
That's right.
You know what I mean? Women know when they see, riches, and they see power and wealth, and also know that when the Lord is with a brother, they should know. A good woman does know. You know what I mean? This sister was raised right, man. And we're going to keep reading, find out more about her. Keep on going, brother. Was that 48?
No,
okay, go ahead.
I'm about to finish 48. This is the book of Genesis, chapter 24, verse 48. And I bowed down my head and worshiped the Most High and blessed the Most High power of my master Abraham, which had led me in the right way to take my master's brother's daughter unto his son. That's right. It's the book of Genesis, chapter 24, verse 49.
Abraham's kindred, his brothers.
Come on, sir. So this would be the same Laban that when he came to get Jacob came to.
Right, he's gonna get. Oh, excuse me.
This was a while ago, or
it's
way after that. But
right, so this is Abraham's family lineage. So this is all from his, relatives.
Okay, come on.
It's not first generation, like your first cousins.
Right.
And this is when we told them these heathens. You want to go to the people, the woman, take a woman of your people.
That's right.
Don't take no African, no heathen.
Right.
But to help you out with that, the angel of the Lord is going to be with you. He's going to show you who this woman is, pretty much. And that's why the water in the pitcher and the camel. So it's like this whole thing is being guided. So the servant, that's why he was like, man, what if she don't want to go with me?
Right.
Okay, what if she don't go? You still do. I told you to do. But come on, man. The Lord going to follow through. Exactly. Abraham almost gave his only son to the Lord. He's not going to just let that go. He's going to make sure that Abraham's son has a good woman. Absolutely. Because, we're going to come from, it's going to happen. Isaac is,
right.
We're going to get to that. She going to, go ahead, brother.
Come. This is the book of Genesis, chapter 24, verse 49. Why I thought, Yashabak, Yashakam, Aishayam, Kasad, Wa Amat, At Adanya, Haga Ya Dawa, Laya, Wa La'a, Haga Yad Wa Laya, Wa Panna, Al Yamayan, Awa, Al Shama'al, verse 50. Waya An Laban, Waba Tawa Al, Waya Amarwa, Maya Hawa, Ya Taza'a, Hab Dabar La'a, Nawa Kal Dabar, Alayak, Ra'ai, Awa, Tawab, verse 51. Hana, Rabakwa, Lapanyak, Kwak, Walak, Wata Haya, Aisha, Laban, Adanyak, Ka Amar, Slakia, Ka Ashar, Dabar, Yahweh, verse 52. Wayahaya, Ka Ashar, Shammai, Ibad, Abraham, At, Dabarayaham, Waya Shata, Kawa, Harataza, Slaka, Arataza, Slaka, Arataza, La Yahweh, verse 53. Waya Wa Taza'a, Ha'abad, Kal Ya, Kasap, Wakal Ya, Zahab, Waba God Yum, Waya Tawa, it's like Wayatan, Lad Ra Bakwa, Wama Gal Da Natwa, it's like Nathan, La Akaya, Wala Ama, verse 54. Waya Kalawa, Wayash Tawa, Ha Wab, Waya, it's like Hawa'a, Waha Ana Yasham, Ashar, Amwa, Waya La Ya Nawa, Waya Kwa, Mawa, good night. Babakwar, Waya Amar, Shalakaya, Shalakanya, La Dunya, verse 55. Waya Amar, Akaya, Wa Ma, Tashab, Hana'ar, Ata Nawa, Yamayam, Awa, Aisha War, Akar, Halak, verse 56. Waya Amar, Alaham, Al, Ta'a Kwa Rawa, Atay, it's like Atya, Yahweh, Hataza La Yak, Dara Kaya, Shalaka, Shalakawanya, Wa'a Laka, La Adanya, verse 57. Waya Amarwa, Nakora'a, Lana Ar, Wana Sha'al, Wana Shala'a, At, Paya, verse 58. Waya Kora'awa, Lara Bakwa, Waya Amara, Alaya, Hata Lakaya, Ain, Ha'ayash, Hazar, Wata Amar, Alak, verse 59. Wayasha.
Oh, you read all. I'm sorry, brother.
No, you too wild.
We'll stop at 48. You too wild.
Oh,
You read all
we.
down?
You too wild. I was looking at these messages in the chat. You too wild. You started 59.
I started. I think. So like,
you just go back to 42 and just read it English down to where you stopped at.
Okay,
You too wild, brother.
Hey,
good job on the Hebrew too, man.
Most
You
high
know what I'm
Christ,
saying?
wow.
That's what we got to get back to our language, man. We got to
sir.
get back to our language. This is our language, man.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? We're speaking the kingdom of heaven. You know, his brother doing a Tawab job. Go ahead, man.
Come on. This is the book of Genesis, chapter 24, verse 42 in the English. And I came this day unto the well and said, O Yahweh, O most high power of my master Abraham, if now thou do prosperous my way which I go. Verse 43. Behold, I stand by the well of the water, and it shall come to pass that when the I think we read that down, sir. So I can. She said,
You're gonna start at
40 and before speaking.
You went to 42 to 48?
Come on, I think we already read that.
49. Start at verse 49.
Okay, come on. This is the book of Genesis, chapter 24, verse 49. And now, if ye will deal kindly and truly with my master, tell me, and if not, tell me, that I may turn to the right hand or to the left.
Right, so tell me so I go find who else it is.
Right, exactly.
You know what I mean? Yeah, don't waste the time now.
Right. Mm-hmm. This is the book of Genesis, chapter 24, verse 50. Then Laban and Bethuel answered and said, the thing proceeded from the Most High. We cannot speak unto thee bad or good. Verse 51. Behold, Rebekah is before thee. Take her and go, and let her be thy master's son's wife, as the Lord, the Most High, has spoken. Verse 52. And it came to pass that when Abraham's servant heard their words, he worshipped the Most High, bowing himself to the earth.
So Laban, her brother was like, man, go ahead, man. You got it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He was so happy that he obeyed his master's wishes, orders. Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
Verse 53. And the servant brought forth jewels of silver and jewels of gold and raiment and gave them to Rebekah. He gave also to her brother and to her mother precious things.
You think she wasn't gonna go out of it? You drip you out. You know what I'm saying? Man, go ahead. Yeah.
Verse 54. And they did eat and drink, he and the men that were with him, and tarried all night. And they rose up in the morning, and he said, send me away unto my master. Verse 55. And her brother and her mother said, let the damsel abide with us a few days, and it's like at least 10. After that, she shall go.
Apparently, I let my baby stay for a little bit longer. She got to go. Let's see what she had to. Go ahead. 55. Okay, we'll stop there. You know what I mean? It's a while, brother. Yeah, we're gonna stop there. We'll pick up, Lord willing, next Sabbath. You know what I mean? Make sure you jot that down on the board.
Genesis 24 and
Yep. And with that up here, Elijah, go ahead.
Men of Israel, gird our loins to prepare to salute the Torah.
Yahbashim Yashabrak Yah.
Yahbashim Yashabrak Yah. Sawaha Yakodam, meaning turn and face the east. We're going to say these prayers, close out the Sabbath service. We're going to say the Lord's Prayer in Hebrew.
Abanawa, Shabbat Shemayim, Kodash, Hayah, Shemka, Yahweh, Malatuka, Taba'ah, Ratazayaka, Hayah, Aisha, Ba'arataza, Kawa, Hayah, Bashemayim, Nathan Lanao,